Good afternoon, everybody, to all of our traders that are hooked up worldwide through Interactive Brokers. We have several countries that people can invest in, but we're going to talk about the NASDAQ 100 4-hourly chart. We're going to talk about where it gapped one and makes the high right to resistance. Then it makes another high right above that resistance and then has a wick that fails. Then on the third 4-hour candle, from the very same 4-hour candle low, drawing that trend line, you can see where the breakdown of the body of the 4-hourly candle is taking place, traders. And you can see if there is a beginning of a change, they make the high, but then they have to gap below it, just like this one did. Now, on the third 4-hour bar of the Friday close, we still hold the same trend line with a positive buy at the close because the 4-hour bar turns to be green. Now, let's talk about this high to this high is lower. And this high, I'll draw a line right there. We can see the distance of that high to the recovery high with the small little wick on the 4-hourly candle. We can also see that the MACD buy signal has had a very small decrease from the previous day. It was 67.9. The next 4-hourly one is 63. What does that mean? It means that could be the beginning of what we call the price weakness that I'm calling for comes into this market. But let's remember, like I've always said, back in November of 21, they ran this thing straight up right through October, the worst month of the year, right into November. I have it on the YouTube channel, and I said the bull is dead. And he was. And then 22 started, and so forth and so on. What we're using, and then I'm going to bring up another chart, a 30-minute, but we're looking at what that 4-hour view that we did not make new higher highs. We did not. And we can see the distance between the high reversals on this 4-minute chart. And we can see that we had 2 days. We had a big gap down to start it. That dropped that MACD from that high. And it tells us the high right here as we see it. And what we want to talk about, it peaked. Right? So here, I'm going to draw a line from that MACD right up to the top of that very high, and you're going to see that that peaked, both peaked together, and then started to descend in value. The value started to get weaker for 2 days. And that's how we measure the beginning processes of a trend change. Now, when we take a look at the 30-minute view of the NDX100, that's the top 100 stocks, we know that. It's in your description. Read the description. It's going to tell you everything about the NASDAQ-100 stocks. Now, we drew the trend lines on the other chart. It automatically drew them here on the 30-minute. Now we can see the relationship of the highs, the depth of the highs to the new lows. And one thing that we can use the 30-minute view for is the amount of 30-minute reversal bars going down. Look, they're all red. That was the short that we called. That was our guidance to you. That was to let you know this is the beginning of the first phase of a possible major trend change. Trend changes mean the bulls stopped going higher and they stop dropping and they start going lower. We don't have that yet. We're still in the first inning. But by looking at the 30-minute top, we have a top here. He makes it right here to the top. Look at that reversal. I just drew a line right through here, trader. Look at the amount. These are 30-minute red bars going down. And to verify it, you have to go into a 30-minute sell signal down here in the MACD, as it did. And then the indicators dropped off the high as they did, and it's confirmed with negative red bars going down in value. And that's how we look at it between the 4-hour versus the 30-minute view. So the 30-minute view lets us know what the 4-hour view will end up looking like. That's 4 hours, so each candle is 4 hours in price. Here we're looking at 30 minutes, and it's the NASDAQ-100. It powers all your AI big cap stocks. It's got all of the hype. It's got everything. So the lesson for all traders to learn, once again, as the links go out, you got a good snapshot and you have a very detailed visual audio description that I'm giving you. And I'm giving you what it says, not what you want to hear. I only tell you what it says, and it says it clearly, and we will rely on what's in this video on the 30-minute resistance, which is short term. We have a trend line number resistance 1 and resistance 2. Now, there are a lot of times that we will draw resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. Vice versa, support 1, support 2, and support 3. So when it does break down, you will understand the dollar value support levels in both directions. So using the 30-minute like we're doing now, and we can see, I drew the trend lines on the 4-hour chart, and it drew them right here on the 30-minute. And we can see right about where the reversal happened, that trend line went right through here. Yes, it did. And that was a big 30-minute drop. And the momentum was 94 negative. The momentum dropped. All you have to do is watch the momentum indicators. We have very special ones that we specialize in. And we can see the validation. Not what we want, the validation of what is actually going on with the price right here on the NASDAQ-100 on a 30-minute. I will conclude it right now. Then I'll do an answer and question session later as to what will happen. We already know. It's telling us here. If we don't break above resistance and we make new lows, then we have confirmation at that point.